Aspirin also has the nickname of COX inhibitor. It is because the main mechanism of action relies on inhibition of COX enzyme. Let us learn that how does this process takes place. Whenever you get any injury or inflammation, an enzyme called as phospholipase A2 is released, which converts phospholipids in the cell membrane into arachidonic acid. Arachidonic acid is a substrate for two major enzymes, the 5-lipoxygenase, that is also abbreviated as 5-LOX, and cyclooxygenase, also abbreviated as COX. Furthermore, COX enzyme exists in two isoforms, named as COX-1 and COX-2. COX-1 leads to the production of prostaglandin and thromboxane, whereas COX-2 leads to only prostaglandin production. Now let's see what will happen when aspirin going to act on this mechanism. Aspirin acts only on the COX, that we also called as cyclooxygenase. It inhibits both cyclooxygenase isoforms and thereby decrease the prostaglandin and thromboxane synthesis throughout the body. Now let's see what happens next. The acetyl group of acetyl salicylic acid binds with the serine residue of the cyclooxygenase enzyme, leading to irreversible inhibition. Acetyl salicylic acid binds to serine 516 residue on the active site of COX-2 in the same manner as it binds to the serine 530 residue located on the active site of COX-1. In this way, it prevents the production of pain-inducing prostaglandins. This process also stops the conversion of arachidonic acid to thromboxane A2, which further inhibits the platelet aggregation. Now to get a bit more detail about COX, let's revise COX presence in a body. COX or cyclooxygenase enzyme is present in blood vessels, cells, and tissues of our body. If you want to particularly learn about COX isomer, then COX-1 are found in blood vessels, interstitial cells, smooth muscle cells, platelets, and mesothelial cells, and is primarily responsible for the production of prostaglandin and thromboxane, which stimulate normal body function, such as secretion of protective gastric mucus, regulation of gastric acid, promotion of platelet aggregation, and maintenance of renal blood flow. Now moving to the other COX-2, it is predominantly found in parenchymal cells of many tissues, with few exceptions, for example, heart. COX-2 are responsible for prostaglandin production. COX-2-derived prostaglandin is mainly involved in inflammation, pain, and fever. Important thing to remember about aspirin is that it is irreversible inhibitor of COX, COX-1 plus COX-2. That is a contrasting feature of aspirin in comparison to other NSAIDs. So remember that this drug is irreversible inhibitor. So after knowing all the mechanism of action, you guys must be curious about what is the significance. Worry not, because we are heading towards it in a bit.